They crushed empire without ever building one, and for 300 years, they refused to kneel. This is the story of the Mapuche, the warriors of the forest who stopped the Spanish conquest dead in its tracks. In the 1500s, when conquistadors swept through South America like wildfire, the Spanish believed no one could resist their cannons, steel, and cross. But in the dense wilderness of southern Chile and western Argentina, they met a force they couldn't understand and could never defeat. The Mapuche weren't an empire. No king, no golden city, just proud communities bound by land, language, and an unshakable will to fight. When Spanish commander Pedro de Valdivia marched south to claim their land, he didn't expect resistance, he expected conquest. But in 1553, at the Battle of Tucapel, he was ambushed by a young Mapuche war chief named Lautaro, a former Spanish stable boy turned brilliant tactician. Lautaro crushed the Spanish forces, captured Valdivia, and executed him. That moment was no anomaly. It was just the beginning. For centuries, the Mapuche adapted faster than the invaders could regroup. They mastered horses, forged iron weapons, and built warrior networks. Leaders like Popolican, who held a boulder for days to earn his command, and Pelintero, who led brutal counterattacks, became legends not just to their people but to their enemies. The Spanish called it the Arauco War. But it was never one war, it was a cycle of uprisings, ambushes, and broken treaties, stretching from the 16th through the 18th century. Missionaries came and went, forts were built and burned. And still, the Mapuche held the line. In 1641, Spain finally signed the Treaty of Quilin, recognizing Mapuche sovereignty, a staggering admission by a colonial power. But even then, the frontier stayed tense, and the battles never truly ended. Long before independence swept through Latin America, the Mapuche had done the unthinkable. They stopped colonization with sheer will and relentless resistance. Today, borders have changed. The land has changed. But the Mapuche still live. Still fight. Still remember. Because they weren't conquered. They endured.